when we don't have the ball.
We also understand that Benjamin Asari will not be in post. We heard he's unwell. Tell us more.
Yeah, he's been down with malaria and then has not trained with the team for the past 1 week, and then he started running just yesterday, which was match day -1.
Now tell us, before I let you go, looking forward to the future, you being the head coach of the club, new season is coming up. What should we expect? Is it going to be a prelims for you to select your new squad ahead of 2026?
I think it's important that you cannot have a house without people. You know, every house needs people. And so we putting the house together in the right ways, and then we giving everyone the opportunity to show what he has. And then at the end of the day, it's a work in progress.
Thank you very much. We wish you all the very best.
Yeah, Coach Didi Dramani there speaking to my colleague Monica Bukari at the Accra Sports Stadium. Prepared feverishly for that particular one. But just for you to know a few things, let's check out the statistics of a few of the players to watch out for in this particular game. They've turned out, you saw them in their dressing room, the various teams and the various players and what have you. So this is it. Look out for this gentleman in post for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I'm talking about Mohamed Kamara there. He's a goalkeeper. The matches he's played when it comes between he and Accra Hatzofolk, he's played 2 games so far, and he's kept 2 clean sheets, and he's not conceded any goal at all when it comes to playing for Accra Hatzofolk. So, yeah, there on your screens, Mohamed Kamara. What are we to expect? Eric Bekwin is all smiles here. So, yeah, Eric, Kamara comes in with good stats against Accra Hatzofolk.
Sure, because, I mean, playing against Hatzofolk 2 games with a clean sheet, it shows the kind of quality that he brings on board. So, I think it's a good thing. And, you know, both keepers, for now, when it comes to experience, I think the house keeper is ahead.
Okay, let's go over to the Accra Sports Stadium now. Get to Monica as he speaks with Coach Karim Zito.
You know, matches between Kotoko and Haas is quite different. The excitement, the moment is very different. Look at what is happening today. So you can't compare Dreams FC and Kotoko. You understand me? So Dreams FC against Kotoko is quite different from Kotoko against. But of course, anybody who's going to play a game definitely will like to win. So I come here to win.
Having Coach Didi Dramani as new head coach of Accra Hatzofolk, does it pose any threat to you coming in charge of Kumasi Asante Kotoko?
Well, he's a very knowledgeable coach, but he will not be on the field, just as our own is not going to be on the field. We have our boys that will display what we told them to do. So I think, yes, he has quality. I also have the quality, but the field will decide.
Will this serve as a preparatory grounds for you heading into the 2025-26 season?
Yes, I think not too much, because we should have gone for some weeks off. But here we are still playing. So I'm even afraid it will eat into, you know, we've qualified for Africa. So if I don't plan well, it will worry me. It's a fact. Because we have another champion of champions to play again. So look at it. I've not rested since I took over. So, and then the boys who needed to rest. So, but it has been already arranged. So we have to also make sure that we play. We apply and then we play.
We wish you all the very best. Thank you very much.
All right, so Monica Bukari there with Coach Karim Zito. You heard him. He says they are not the ones going to be on the pitch to play, obviously, but then what they have taught the boys is what they are going to display on the field of play. So we're looking at the statistics, and Eric Bekwin, you heard Karim Zito, right?
Yeah, I think
you did say it here.
Yeah, I told you that it's going to be a game for 2 coaches.
Sure.
Yeah, the one whose trump card will work for the day will surely pick the day. As he said, they are not going to play. The principal actors are the players who are going to, exhibit whatever that they have been taught. So it's up to the players. I quite remember when Bashir Ford will tell you, General, because he has taught you everything on at the training ground. So you just come and then implement it, add yours to make it like it's your bona fide property. But you don't come and do something that you were not being taught. then it will be an underperformance something. So they need to put up a good game today. I really can't wait for the referee to blast his whistle.
Exactly. Can't wait for the referee to blast his whistle for the kickoff. Eric Bequin says, but look at this. The Accra Sports Stadium.
So
when did you see this? Accra had to come up against Kotoko and the numbers such as these. It's free though, and we're celebrating our republic. And so it's just good to have fun. But then importantly, it's sending a signal out there to everyone that our football is not dead. People would come to the stadium to watch it.
And watch quality.
And watch quality also. So it behooves on these players to give us quality. And obviously you wouldn't get these beautiful pictures coming to you anywhere else apart from here. EIB network, we are excellent in broadcasting. So when it comes to broadcasting, you can count on us to give you nothing but the best. And there on your screens currently, the Navy, they are bringing in the President's Trophy, the President's Cup. As you know, the trophy is going to be presented. Okay, so they are marching in with a trophy. For your information, this is what happens all the time. It's the Ghana Navy that brings the trophy onto the pitch for everybody to see. The trophy is not shown, so it's only shown here for you to see the kind of trophy that is being presented. So yeah, the trophy is going to be ushered in by the Ghana Navy, the parade, and then the trophy follows suit. So a beautiful ceremony it is, obviously, but to celebrate our president and also to celebrate our good football. And these are pictures there from the VVIP section of the Accra Sports Stadium. This is the VIP section of the Accra Sports Stadium. And the Navy band also, they're trooping in with that beautiful rendition and that march pass also. When they get onto the pitch, it should tell you that the time is almost up, because when the trophy is brought, the president will give his speech and then kick off of that particular important duel between these two sides. Is the 2025 President's Cup coming to you live from your various homes on GH1 TV and Go TV. All right, so yeah, the ladies are also there in their numbers taking shots. Yeah, you can count on them when the ladies show up at at events like this. The pictures, I know they have enough bundle also to be sending it on social media, on TikTok, wherever. But follow us also on our social media handles on GH1 TV and on our Go TV to give you nothing but the best also there for today's game. All right, so yeah, let's say kudos to the likes of Ghana League Clubs Association for putting this together in collaboration with the Ministry for Sports and Recreation, headed by Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, and also the chairman for Ghana League Clubs Association, Mr. John Kofi Ansa, putting this together. They are heavily supported by their partners, that is the Ghana Football Association and also the National Sports Authority. They made sure that this particular game is coming your way, and look at the organization and everything. It tells you that we love our football, we love our president, we want to showcase to him that our football is not dead. We want to send a statement out there. He should come and watch our football, he should invest in our football. That is the statement that today we are proposing to the sitting president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who in some few minutes will be joining them at the Accra Sports Stadium for this particular encounter.
Marching onto the pitch, the Ghana Navy Regimental Band, beautiful display, making their way to the center of the pitch. The drum rhythm of the parade is MC
Wow, I was just fascinated about the way the one leading the march pass, what he's throwing, and he throws it and he uses his knee to hit it like that.
playing to
Oh my God.
It's showing that this is football.
Yeah. I mean, this is just beautiful. I mean, these pictures coming to you live on GH1 TV and Ago TV, just beautiful. A sight to behold there as we celebrate our republic. So this is to celebrate our Republic Day also. This ceremony is in honor of the sitting president to watch our beautiful game. And the Ghana Navy there. I mean, beautiful pictures. Where else would you want to see this? Where else would you be if not the Accra Sports Stadium? Then just tune into GH1 TV currently and enjoy this particular one as we bring you live the game between Accra Kotoko and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Currently, the Ghana Navy, they are doing this beautiful one there just to let you know that the trophy will be brought soon for you to see what we are in for this afternoon. Eric, anything to say about this particular one?
I'm really enjoying, and then enjoying on GH1. You can see the quality pictures that we are bringing to Ghanaians at home. It makes you feel the euphoria as if you are at the pitch. So, I mean, kudos to, your technicians and the good work that they are doing.
Yeah.
They need to be applauded.
Exactly. So, everybody on board, making sure that this particular one is brought to you live in your various homes. And also, if you're tuned in Kumasi, you can join us on Ebusia FM, our Can cluster there in Kumasi, or Ultimate FM there in Kumasi, and on Empire FM in Takrade, Ago FM there also bringing you the live game. Make sure you don't tune into any other channel. We're bringing you the commentary when the kickoff starts. So make sure you tune in to these channels in your various regions. Empire FM, Ago FM, and also we've got Radio 360 in Nkoko. So make sure you stick and stay with us as we bring you this live coverage of the 2025 President's Cup.
Second class Lady Dinah. The band is marching with the display of the President's Cup. This is the Ghana Navy Regimental Band with a display. Second class Lady Dinah carries the beautiful trophy, the President's Cup. The very trophy Kotoko and Kotoko will be vying for the next couple of minutes. Bandmaster, Chief Petty Officer First Class Anyago Jeremy, the Band Sergeant Major, Chief Petty Officer Second Class Fully Ernest. patriotic songs. The day Ghanaians meet at Accra Sports Stadium to enjoy football between Hearts of Oak and Kotoko, a celebration of the President of the land, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Football signifying unity and a common purpose for the people of Ghana. Ghana, Accra Sports Stadium. Let's get ready to receive the President of the Republic of Ghana.
All right, gentlemen, wherever you're watching us from, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The first gentleman of the land arriving at the Accra Sports Stadium. And what a sight to behold. The numbers, the man himself, the president, the sitting president, the first gentleman of the land, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, arriving at the Accra Sports Stadium to observe proceedings this evening as Kumasi Asante Kotoko face Accra Hearts of Oak in the President's Cup. Well, so someone was asking me, really, was the president going to come? And I said, really, is that what you're asking me? This is his cup. He's promised to be there, and obviously he's turned out, and the man and his entourage and everything. Eric, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
And we want to send a statement out there with our football this afternoon.
Sure. I think it has been a very, very beautiful scene so far. From the start, as we started the program till now, everything is well organized. You can see that everything is well organized. And the president himself, the first gentleman of the land, he has shown his face to make the show a great one. Yeah, so I think after this, we also have to witness quality football.
Exactly.
And then show to the president that Ghana League is not dead, but still we have what it takes to improving on one or two in the game. So that, because we need to see the football as a commodity.
Exactly.
Because it's giving work to the youth. We have to see that way and then respect it, and then respect contracts of players as well, so that the players that are playing will have that happiness to play for their various clubs. And then you can see the outside, the euphoria, how the cars are trooping in. Everywhere is filled to capacity. It speaks a lot. It speaks volume. To our El Clasico, our version of the El Clasico.
Exactly. All right. So currently you're hearing the voice of Benjamin Yamwa, who will be our commentator for this afternoon. And then there on your screen, you see the president and the family there. You see also on the far left, Mr. John Kofi Ansan, who is the chairman for the Ghana League Club Association. What a beautiful shot. What a beautiful one, the drone there. And you won't get this anywhere else apart from here. So this is it. We're going over now to the Accra Sports Stadium for the commentary side, as Benjamin Yamwa Benghazi and Jones Azi at the commentary side. Enjoy the first 45 minutes of action. When we come back, we'll talk more.
goals and maybe penalty shootouts. You never know.
The national anthem. First of all, it will be Accra folk, and the lineups will be shown to you in no time. The players who are going to play and do battle for the two teams here today at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Of course, referee Reginald Collins Samuel would be the center referee, and assisted by Kwesi Brobe and Emmanuel Dolagbanu. Of course, fourth referee Charles Gulu in there, and a quickly lineup of both sides. Accra folk would have goalkeeper Shaibu Sharif. Don't forget that goalkeeper, Black Stars goalkeeper Benjamin Asare is not fit. We understand it's not too well, and that's why some of us will not be able to see him this afternoon. But then he will be replaced by Shaibu Sharif, who is sporting the number 33 JC, and we'll also see the likes of Amangwa Yadom, Kelvin Osesibe, and then of course Imado Amangwa, Ransford Mensa, Kwesi Asma, Raphael Bonsa, Hussein Mohammed, Stephen Apiasari, Hamza Isa, and then Mauli Wayo would be in front.
So that's the inspection by the president, dignitaries who are here, the vice chair for the GFA, alongside the chairman for Ogalka, inspecting the players. As you can see on your screens now, the president getting ready for the official kickoff for his cup, the president's cup. It is in his honor, and obviously he has to be the one to do the kickoff here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Yes, of course, I would really have loved the president to give us a penalty kick, but then of course the official kick, and you can see referee Reginald Collins Amwa would position the ball for, and look at the president asking for clearance, and there you go, 1, 2, 3, the president gives a kick.
And so this officially means cup can get underway and we are good to go.
And of course the rivalry between the two ministers, very, very key rivalry we've seen.
The original ministers,
yes, the original ministers from Greater Accra region, and then of course the Asante region. Dr. Mwakohene has been loud, and of course you can also see Honorable Okulu, who has also promised Hearts of Folk some money if they do win. Well, we'll see how it goes. Promises will be exciting. I can also see the NSA director and the man who takes care of our grass. Yes, green grass. Yes, so
let's run by you the lineup for the two teams playing in this afternoon or evening's encounter live at the Accra Sports Stadium. For coach Masoud Dramani, he's selected or chosen a crack side minus his regular goalkeeper, and there it is. So Shaib Sharif is in goal. Emmanuel Amankwa, Ransford Mensa, Konadu Yadom, Kelvin Osei, the captain for the evening, Raphael Amponsa, Kwesi Asma, Hussein Mohammed, Hamza Isa, Stephen Apia Asari, and Mauli Wayu are the 11 for Accra, for coach by Didi Dramani. Now to the Red Army from Kumasi. In goal for them is the Guinean import, Mohamed Kamara. Captain for the side from Congo, Samba O'Neill, Lord Amoa, Francis Aqua, Zakaria Fuseni makes his debut for the Warriors. Join them from Bricum Chelsea, and is making his debut. Serge Kojo Patrick Asiedu, Emmanuel Nchize, action as well. Kwame Poku, Albert Amoa, together with the man Amoa, the Kotoko, ready, looking all good. Looking all good for the game. Donning their red jerseys. Beautifully done by the Hope Run, who are the official kicks points of Kotoko. So we are live at the Accra Sports Stadium. It is the President's Cup. So Emmanuel Nchize, the captain, Samba O'Neill, captain for the evening for the Warriors. And they have the referees in action today.
Yeah, so experienced referee Reginald Colin Samoa would officiate this game, assisted by Kwesi Brobe, Emmanuel Dolagmanu, and then of course fourth referee Charles Bulu in there.
So the referee goes on with a toss to decide which team will kick off and what each team will also defend. And so all is set. Kelvin Osei Esibe, captain for Arsenal, and Samba O'Neill, both are defenders, and they're leading the charge in the game today.
Of course, you can trace the President's Cup as far as 1969, where Swadras beat Asante Kotoko by a goal to nothing to be crowned champions of the then Republican Cup, right? Yes, but then it is the 18th edition of the President's Cup. We'll see how it goes, Benghazi. And fans would forgive Hearts of Oak for a poor season if they can go on to win this game.
So all is set for the all-important game here, live at the Accra Sports Stadium. That's the Hearts of Oak team. Ina Habo and Konadu Yadom is the man issuing some instructions for the Phobian club who want to win the trophy they won 2 seasons ago when they beat the Warriors here in Accra to lift that trophy. Last year, though, it was held in Kumasi, and Kotoko lost to Sekimosa from Abidjan or Cote d'Ivoire in Kumasi. The Phobians, as always, in their numbers here. So a minute silence to be observed in honor, obviously, of Portugal international Diogo Jota. So the two players, set of players, Kotoko and Hearts of Oak officials, all set. A minute silence. Live, ready for the big kickoff here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Assistant referees are now checking the net to see how good it will be to handle the ball.
Benghazi, of course, you know, it is the first game of Masudi Dramani, and then he's had a lot to say, especially regarding a legacy, living consistency, showing consistency in the game, and then we'll see the first lineup that he's shown, and then the likes of, we see Asma up front, the likes of Hamza Issa, Mauli Wayo, or up front for Accra Hearts of Oak. For Karim Zito, he's had a very good record against Accra Hearts of Oak. Don't forget that when he was with Dreams FC, he didn't lose a game this season against Accra Hearts of Oak. And then when he came here in the last game in the Super Clash, he also made sure that they picked a point, a goalless draw. So coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Abdul Karim Zito, has had a good season against Accra Hearts of Oak. Well, this time around, we need a winner. It will not end in a draw. We'll see how it goes, Benghazi.
And so debut appearances for Zakaria Husseini together with his compatriot Emeful Seth Kwajo for the Warriors. And there you have the bench for Hearts of Oak led by Coach Dramani. And for Kotoko as well, led by the big man himself, Karim Abdul Sito, an ex-player himself and now in charge of the Fabulous side. Referee, very experienced referee, even though quite young, but very experienced for referee. Reginald Collins Amoa, he is the man for this evening game. Very experienced campaigner, and he is a man for the game. It's not his first, he's been there several times, and he's in there again today, handling the big game between the and Hearts of Oak here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Right, so we count down to the game, and a big miss for Accra Hearts of Oak.
And we are underway live at the stadium. Hearts of Oak kicking us off. It is a goalie swap with a long kick up field. They're going to go control the ball in their own half now. Emmanuel Nchize looking for the man on the left side. Patrick Asiedu looking for the run. The ball be cleared comfortably there. Beautiful clearance there from Kelvin Osei Esibe.
You need calm heads, Benghazi. You need calm heads when you face the likes of Asante Kotoko, and you can see straight away Asante Kotoko making their intentions very, very known.
Throw in from the left side. Ball picked up by Francis Aqua. The man on the left side of defense for Kotoko in this evening's game. He threw one down. Get the ball back from. Oh, ball be cleared easily. That wasn't the best of courses from Aqua. The Phobians take over the ball now in midfield. Axel Folk, player goes to the referee says what? An infringement. He says play should go on, and so play does go on.
And we're going to have a lot of this, Benghazi. He was right in front of referee Reginald, and I'm sure he knows what he's doing. We need calmness in this game, and trust me, Kotoko putting their passes together and getting applause from the fans here. Let's see how it goes, Benghazi.
And that will be an infringement in favor of the Porcupine Warriors. That was indeed Patrick Asiedu brought down an infringement for the Warriors. And they clearly are serving their intentions for this
Sandwich
game.
between two players there.
So the Warriors have the ball in the half now. Samba O'Neal locates his man in midfield, Emmanuel Entry. But his ball to left side is kept in. Aqua heads the ball on. But that connection from Kotoko wasn't good enough, and out he goes for a throw-in. Kotoko, recall, joined the Black Stars team in the London special friendly that was played for the Black Stars. He was in action against Nigeria. They didn't see much action day on that day though. But here he is, leading the lines alongside Albert Tamwa for the Warriors. Goalkeeper Shuab Sharif. He will locate his man, Kunedu Iadom. Into midfield now he goes. Raphael Amponsa. The Phobia taking their time on the ball. Kelvin Osei Esibe, the captain. He looks up. That's a beautiful ball. In full chance for Hasselhoff already. And Kamara comes out and clears his lines.
Well, the long ball's in there, showing the clear tactics of Coach Masudi Dramani. And Hamza Issa was a second away from kicking that ball, but good goalkeeping from goalkeeper Kamara. Trust me, Hasselhoff have their plan as well.
Hasselhoff really are not taking this line down. They are also giving it a fight. That was a great opportunity there for Hamza Issa. A free kick now for the Phobians. Deep in midfield. The last two ties met here at Accra Sports Stadium in the Super Clash. Game ended barren. 0-0 ended. But I'm sure today we'll have to get some goals going.
Obviously, we need some goals, Benghazi. And it is the first time in a while that we've seen a packed stadium here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And thankfully, it's the President's Cup. The President is here. It is a time to make memories. It is a time to create history.
A good one into the box. Flared on a chance for Hasselhoff. This will be a goal, and goalie comes out. And Kamara with a beautiful save for the Warriors. Another chance for Hasselhoff. But Kamara, Mohamed in goal for the Fort Pablos team. Coming out in time and saving it from the foot of Hasselhoff's man.
Maoli Wayo should have gone down, Benghazi. Maoli Wayo should have gone down. And you know, there's no VAR. You never know. It should have been a penalty. But a good goalkeeping once again from Kamara. He's been shown to the test that he's proved worthy. And I feel that enough of him would give Kotoko the needed calmness that they need. But again, Hasselhoff has shown that the long balls will come into play in this game.
A long ball into the Hasselhoff half, and the Phobians regain the possession of the ball again. Ball into the Kotoko half. Referee says play should go on, and that's go on. Kotoko with him on entry in midfield. That was a beautiful play from him. He locates his man on the left side. Aqua Francis back to entry. Entry with a diagonal pass across, looking for the run of his man Lord Amwa. Gets the ball to Lord, but the linesman's flag has gone up. An infringement in favor of the Phobian club. And the Phobians are coming again. Good ball infield for Hasselhoff. Hussein Mohammed on the left side he goes, but that was a poor pass. Poor pass from Hussein. Trying to release his man Stephen Apia Asari, but the pass from Hussein was poor. Kelvin ostensibly as always, no nonsense with a clearance for Hasselhoff.
Of course, you remember the last time he played against Hasselhoff and And then, of course, in Kumasi, where he made a mistake, and overconfidence, as we say, he was overzealous, and it went a long way to affect them. He lost that game in the dying embers of that game, but I'm sure that he's ready to lead his side. And talking about goalkeeper Shaibu in post, they missed the services of goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, as I said earlier, and a very experienced campaigner. He's taking the Black Stars #1 spot and made it his own. We hope he will be ready when the Black Stars do play in September.
Folk attacking now, but the pass is poor, only locating Kotoko's Emmanuel entry in midfield. He goes back, gets the ball to his man, sets Kojo. Kojo's ball is good, but headed out by Kunadu Yadom for the Hasselhoff team. On the left side for Hasselhoff this evening is the man Steven Asari. He's been brought down for this play to go on. It does go on. On the ball now for Kotoko is Esiedu. Good ball infield onside. Mampuk on the ball now. That is good now. Amwa with a chance. And he could not connect the ball though. Linesman flag is anyway up for offside.
Good play from Kotoko Benghazi. Great play from Kotoko. And good movements there. But he went a bit too early and offside against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But trust me, Hasselhoff will need to be very, very careful and leave too many spaces behind. Well, if those spaces are not covered, trust me, Benghazi, they might consider first goal here in the 2025 President's Cup.
That was Albert Tamwa with an opportunity, but he went a shade ahead of the defenders. So offside against him. Kotoko with an infringement though in their own half, and captain Samba O'Neill. He will locate his defensive partner Zakaria Husseini, who joined the Warriors this summer from Brecum Chelsea. Good ball in field now, looking for the run of the striker, but ball be cleared by Hasselhoff. Emmanuel Mankwa with a clearance, and out it goes for a throw in for Kotoko. Ball thrown in by the Pablo side. Aqua Francis gets the ball to his man, Seth Kojo. Kojo goes back, locating his man in defense in Zakaria Husseini. Zakaria now looks for Seth Kojo. Goes in full. Beautiful play from Kojo to his man. The ball will break down and the point take over now. Good ball from Hasselhoff. Percy Asma is brought down and referee has blown for an infringement for Hasselhoff.
Well, referee will have a word with him, and I'm sure the next time he brings down a player, the next time he is a culprit, we will see a yellow card for the number 10 shirted man for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
And there the man in your short sets. Hasselhoff with the ball in your own half. Deep in midfield now. Back to Kelvin. Osei Sasibe. Sasibe will locate Kunadu Iyadom. Iyadom in his own half, taking his time on the ball. Back to Kunadu Iyadom. We've done 8 minutes of action. Still no goal to report on here at the nation's Wembley. Kotoko 0, Hasselhoff 0. Still back in their own half. Hasselhoff. Kelvin Osei has been the captain for the evening. Control the ball in his own half. Looking for options. Very few options. So he looks for Manuel Amankwa on the right side. Amankwa on the ball now for Hasselhoff. Goes in full now. This could be an opportunity for the Phobians. Taking their time on the ball though. Back to his man on the right side. Percy Asma goes in field. But attack will break down. And referee has blown though for an infringement for the Pablos team.
Gradually, they're building up into this game, and you could see that, of course, the coach would have some words again with the players, and they need to take their time to understand the movement of some of their colleagues there. But then, brilliant game so far, Benghazi, 9 minutes of play, and both sides have shown promise.
And that was a beautiful clearance there from Kunadu Yadom, clearing his lines. Kamipoku was trying to break loose, but Kunadu Yadom meeting him and getting the clearance done. Ball in play now for Kotoko. Cross comes in, but ball blocked, and the Phobian club will control. Beautiful clearance, but back to Zakaria Husseini for Kotoko. He's dipping the Hasselhoff half now. Beautiful pass from him now. Locating his man on the right side. Passing Peter Siedu. And Siedu's pass is poor. And Kotoko will lose out on that attack. It's Hasselhoff now. Counter is on for Hasselhoff. On the ball now for the Pablo side of the Phobians. Mauliwayu. Cross comes to a chance. Oh my goodness. Hamza Issa was in a hurry.
Benghazi, he had so much space to control that ball. So much space to take his time and make a decision. He went for an early header. Maybe it should have been a diving header, but then the decision making was poor from him.
So much time. Hamza Issa had so much time to control the ball and pick a spot. Not a pick of options, if you ask me. Kotoko will try to break into attack, but attack will break down. And it's an infringement goal for the Fabulous team. Ball stopped there as Peter Amidou was trying to break loose for the Warriors. Kotoko got the ball in their own half. On the ball is Samba O'Neal. He looks up for the long ball. Sends one upfield now, but out is Shuab Sharif, saving it for Asante. He rolls one down to midfield now. He locates his man, Rafael Amposa. Good ball infield from Wayu. Well, gets the ball to his man on the ball now for Asante. Percy Asma. Asma on the ball still. He goes infield. He finds his man again now. Hussein with a shot. But he will trickle coolly into the open arms of goalkeeper Kamara Mohammed for Kotoko.
Asante are gradually finding their rhythm, Benghazi, and you can see that there is clear understanding from the defense to the midfield. And then yet again, another attempt to go, but a poor mistake there, and timely clearance from Konedu.
Konedu clearing his lines for the Phobians, nearly gifting Kotoko an opportunity. The ball has been cleared, and out for a throw-in for the Fabulous team. You're live on GH1 TV. It's the President's Cup, live at Accra Sports Stadium. Two of Ghana's giants in football. Asante against Kotoko. Who gets to win this trophy? 11 minutes done in the game. Samba O'Neal controls the ball. Back to Zakaria Husseini. Husseini looks up. Long ball out looking for Kampoku's run. But straight to the arms of Shuab Sharif, who saves coolly for the Phobian club. Kampoku with a target for that long ball from Zakaria. But Sharif came out in time and saving it for the Phobian club. Rolls one down on the ball now is Konedu Iyadom. Konedu Iyadom locates this man on the right left side. That is Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in, has been blocked and out for a throw-in for Asante.
So the last time they met in the President's Cup in 2023, Crowds of Folk beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko 2023 to be crowned champions of the President's Cup. But then last year, we saw Asante Musa coming all the way from Ivory Coast, and they beat Asante Kotoko to win the President's Cup.
So Asante Kotoko will take over now on the left side. Seth Kojo looks for Zakaria, his teammate, and the clearance comes from Zakaria into the Asante half now. Konedu Iyadom. He loses out now. Asante on the ball. Kotoko shoots well, and off target it goes from Kampoku. Idea was good. Execution though was poor.
Well, I mean, he wanted to catch a goalkeeper, but then again, Konedu need to be very, very careful. And he was confident, but he was too confident. And then again, another mistake from the defensemen of Accra. So they need to be very, very careful. Trust me, Benghazi.
Konedu Iyadom must be very, very careful. Nearly gifting a goal to Kampoku for the Warriors. Long ball to the Kotoko half. Headed out though by Zakaria Husseini. Entry Emmanuel, who locates his colleague in midfield. That is Seth Kojo. He turns around beautifully. He finds his man Aqua on the left side. Aqua now locates captain for the side. Samba O'Neal in defense. Samba controls the ball and gets the ball to his man Aqua on the left side again now. Kotoko. He goes infield. He's lucky to have retained the ball there. Looks up, long ball over the top now. A ball declared again by Captain Pastor for Kelvin Osei SCB. No nonsense man. The stalwart in defense for Accra for Kelvin Osei SCB. With a clearance there for the Phobians. Throwing for Kotoko. Ball thrown by Aqua Francis to Kampoku. Who gets the ball to his man, Peter Amidou. Amidou has back to midfield now. To set Kojo. Poor pass from him. And the Phobians take over the ball now. On the left side there go. On the ball across the book is Stephen Apia Sari. Apia on the ball, he goes down. Referee has blown for an infringement for Accra.
It's been a fair game so far, Benghazi. A very, very fair game from both sides. But then, of course, Kotoko have had a clear chance so far. Asante Kuni to up their game, especially up front with their decision making.
Konedu Iyadom on the ball now for Asante Kuni joined the Phobians from Wafa some few years ago. Konedu Iyadom advancing with the ball. Pass is good. A ball declared there. And out will go for a corner kick for Accra support. Zakaria Husseini comes off west. It's the first corner kick, I'm sure, for the Phobians in this game here at Accra Sports Stadium. That was a good pass there from Kunadu Yadom, redeeming his image for the earlier mistake he nearly committed. With that good pass, that led to the corner kick for the Phobians. Zakaria Husseini going in with a tackle. He seems to have come off West though. But he's up on his feet. Corner taken by the Phobian. Cross comes in. A good one to the box. And it will be cleared by the Pablo team. A poor clearance there. Shot comes in. Again blocked. And it will be cleared now by Kotoko. On the ball now is Seth Koju. Long clearance. A ball cleared by the Phobians. Straight to Kelvin for Sayesibe. Sayesibe will look for options. Gets the ball to his man on the right side. That's Emmanuel Amankwa. Amankwa's pass is not good enough. Cleared and out. It goes for a throw-in.
Well, Hearts of Oak won the first time in 1973. Yes, and they actually played Asante Kotoko in 1973, and Kotoko beat them by a goal to nothing. And the next edition, well, it went again to Kotoko. So Hearts of Oak actually won this President's Cup in 2003 when they beat Accra Great Olympics by 2 goals to nothing.
Game back in action. Sharif, who joined the Phobians from Asakim in the lower tier of Ghana football. On the ball now is Kelvin Osayasibe, the former 11 Wonders playman in defense and captain in the Phobians in the game this evening. His pass was cleared and out for a throwing ball thrown in by the Phobian club. Hearts of Oak dipping midfield. Pass is good to the side now. On the ball is Steven Apia. Apia trying to go by his man. Can he do that? He does. And Repetition pitch gone. And ball will be cleared by Kamara Mohammed in goal for Kotoko. And out it goes for a throw-in.
Ding dong affair so far, Benghazi. And I told you last time it ended in a draw. Both sides, well, would need this time around to make sure that they go all out and get a win. Because if it ends in a draw, he's going straight for penalties. And this time around, I think that it has been more open as compared to what we've seen in the previous games this season.
So the Phobians again will come into attacking areas. Hearts of Oak on the attack now. Cross comes in. And ball cleared again by Zakaria Husseini. Out for a throw-in. This is where the Phobians are now pushing more men to attacking areas and are dominating at this stage. 17 minutes done in the first half. 2 goalless here at Accra Sports Stadium. Throw-in. Ball thrown in by Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in from him. But nobody particular as the ball be cleared by the Fabulous team in their own half. And for Emmanuel. In midfield. Looks up. Pass is good. Trying to release his man. And that was too strong. Too strong though. And out it goes for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak. Ball thrown in by the Phobians. Kelvin Osei Esibe. Esibe on the ball now. He looks at his man in midfield. Kwesi Asma. His pass is good. On the ball now. He's just brought directly with blow for an infringement for Hearts of Oak.
One man down, Benghazi, and Strength coming into play there. And of course, assistant one was right there to see the action. There was but a cynical tackle from the left back in there. I think that Hearts of Oak would need a lot of those long balls that we've seen from the Mauli Wayo who need to come into the game more. There you see the man Masudi Dramani, former assistant coach of the Black Stars, issuing some instructions there. A very, very experienced manager, and he's talked about consistency, how even if he leaves the club, there should be a plan, a pattern that the club should follow. We'll see how his season goes, but it is the first game for him, and a win would do good for Masudi Dramani.
The Phobians with a free kick. Can they orchestrate the first goal in this afternoon's encounter? Behind the ball for Hearts of Oak, Raphael Amponsa. Coming in behind this free kick for Hearts of Oak. Can they orchestrate the first goal? Raphael Amponsa is there. Alongside Hussein Mohammed. A 2-man war has been formed by the Pablos team. And the fans are shouting, goal, goal here. Can this be the first goal for the Phobian club? It will be an in-swing guy, comes in a good run, and it's been saved. Flicked over the crossbar by Kamara for a corner kick.
Rafael Aponsa was to catch the goalkeeper there, and is that a cross, is that a shot? Only the goalkeeper would know, and it was a good one. Goalkeeper was up to the task. Another corner kick for Accra Hearts of Oak.
Corner kick for the Phobian club. This time round, Ransford will leave it. Corner kick for the Phobians. This will obviously be an in-swinger. It comes in a good one. A long one, though, headed back, and ball be cleared. And have to go again for another corner kick.
Another corner kick, Benghazi. And 20 minutes of play time. Asante Kotoko have had some good chances. Of course, Accra Kotoko some good chances as well. Goalkeeper Kamara called into action. And yes, corner kick quickly taken. Atofo come forward. A chance for Atofo. A shot. A brilliant defending once again, Benghazi.
That was a chance for Atofo. Shot coming in. But it's been cleared and out it goes for throw-in for Kotoko. Thrown in by Seth Kojo. Kojo will locate Zakaria Husseini. Husseini on the ball to his man Samba. Now Samba locates NG in midfield. Back to Zakaria. Zakaria looks for options and sends it on one throw. It's a very long one. Headed on by Kwame Poku. Cross comes in looking for the man Emmanuel Amoa, but Amoa gets to that ball and ball be cleared by Asofo. For touch goal, and so out it goes for throw-in. Throw-in for Kotoko. On the ball for the Pablo side. Kojo set. Brought down. Referee has blown for an infringement, so it's an infringement for the Pablo team. Today, Kotoko are playing with Patrick Siedu on the right side of midfield. They don't want to put on the left side of defense today. He's playing on the right side of midfield for the Warriors. Patrick Siedu. So, an infringement there for Kotoko. Emmanuel Enchi. He goes behind his free kick. Kotoko have got men in the box to look for. It comes in a good one. Headed on and missing the post by inches. That was Captain Samba O'Neill coming close for the Warriors here. The in-swinger was good from Enchi. And a run from Samba O'Neill. He rose majestically, put his head to the ball, but missing the post by some inches.
Benghazi, his jump reminds me of Cristiano Ronaldo when he was at Juventus. And of course, you see how he kept his eye on the ball, very, very focused on the ball, and made sure that he got that contact with the ball. It was just by inches, but trust me, it was a good one. And both teams warming up gradually into the game, Ben.
The Phobians will respond on the right side. They go now. Mawule Wayo on the ball now for Atofo. Can they move? Get a movement. Cross comes a good one. Ball drop. It's a goal. Hamza Issa with the opening goal for Atofo. Brilliant overall standards. Mohamed Kamara. That's the fourth one. Kotoko 0.
Benghazi, what a gift. What a gift. It is not Boxing Day, but goalkeeper Kamara is out here giving gifts. And the first gift has been given to Hamza Issa on a silver plate. All he needed to do was poke it into the net. It was at his mercy. And there you have it. Look at it. The first goal of the 2025 President's Cup. Oh my, Benghazi. Kumasi Asante Kotoko are in trouble. The fans are up on their feet and singing, be quiet and don't be silly. And I can tell you that Kotoko will need a response quick and enough. If not, they'll leave to Kumasi with a bad song.
And so they will come again now. Patrick Cassidy on the left side for Kotoko. He goes in field though. He locates his man, Seth Kojo, back to Francis Aqua on the left side. To Kojo again now in midfield. They go all the way back into Entry Emmanuel now for Kotoko. Entry will look out for options. A ball headed down. The draws for Amwa. Shoots one. And ball blocked again by the Phobians. In defense. Defending resolutely. For Accra Asante. Ball into the Kotoko half though, but connection was poor and out to go for a throw-in for Kotoko. Ball thrown down by Francis Aqua. Aqua locates Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to his man. That is Zakaria Hussein on the ball. But attack will break down though. Has to focus on the ball now. He goes in field. Ampon Sarah Fial is brought down. And referee has blown for an infringement for Accra Asante.
I was going to talk about the goal again, and of course, you see a lot of crosses coming in for Accra Asante, and this time around, one of the crosses fell the way of the goalkeeper. He dashed it out, and it was a goal. But then I could count about 7 crosses just in the 26th minute from Accra Asante, and one of them has been meaningful so far. Kotoko will need to come back strongly. The confidence of Asante is very up, and I will not be surprised if they make another incursion, Ben.
Let's see if the Phobians can make it to that. The man, the goal scorer for Asante, Hamza Ista. He joined them from their junior team, Aroras. Got the opening goal here. Boy, into the run a chance again for Asante, and Kunadu Yadam connection. Going out for a goal kick goal.
Bengazi, I told you off air that confidence is just like ketchup. When it opens, it just keeps coming. And now you can see Accra Asante going hard at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Coach Karim Zito chewing his gum in a Ferguson-like style. No, not pretend at all, but I believe he has a plan. We'll see how it goes for Kotoko.
We'll see how it goes for Kotoko. Kelvin Osei has to be on the ball. But he goes back to goalie Shuab Sharif, the man who joined the Phobians from Ashakim in the lower tier. Locating captain for the side again, Calvin Osei Esibe. Esibe goes in full now. He locates his man, Hussein Mohammed. Hussein goes back. Kwesi Asma, now to Kunadu Yadom. Kunadu back to Hussein and back to Shuab Sharif in goal. Calvin Osei Esibe again to Raphael Amponsa. Amponsa on a long ball. It drops. Alpha is falling close to someone. He doesn't come. Referee though blow for an infringement.
Bengazi, determination from Accra Asante, 12 seconds. Amangwa in there, and poor communication from Francis Aqua and goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara. He expected the goalkeeper to come out. The goalkeeper, I tell you, is low on confidence right about now, and you could see that it was a ball he could have come out for, but he expected his defender to clear his lines, and nearly they would have sung another song, Bengazi.
Kotoko now will break out about the ball has been cleared. Ball has been cleared. Asante on the ball again now. Kelvin Osei Esibe. Long ball to the Kotoko half. And again a mistake from Aqua. Ball thrown down for Asante. Under his spot down though. And an infringement for the Phobian club. Pressure mountain on Kotoko. And the pressure card flashed in the face of Captain Samba O'Neill of Kotoko for bringing down the marauding Hamza Issa.
The Accra Asante are having a presidential right. A lot of mistakes we've seen in this game so far. But trust me, the mistake from goalkeeper Kamara has cost them. And another mistake has caused Kumasi Asante Kotoko here. A yellow card flashed to their captain. You need to be very, very careful. Samba O'Neill will need to be very, very careful because another tackle would surely influence it. There you see the goal again. What a gift. What a clear gift. I said it.
It was a terrible mistake from Mohamed Kamara. It was a simple cross. And what should have been a simple save from him, he just could not do it. Captain Hamza Issa.
I remember Coach Karim Zito talking about Onana things when he was with Dream FC, but then would have substitution and Accra Asante coach Masudi Dramani.
An early one, so Mauli Wayo is going out. That's a quite interesting one. So early on. Is he injured?
Yeah, I'm sure he's injured. you can tell from his face, not too happy. I'm sure he would have cooked one goal for Accra Folk, but then you'd have to take an early shower, 30 minutes of play, and a painful one to see a player go at this stage of the game, Benghazi.
Maoli Wayo out, and player coming on is Martin Kakari, Mercurial player, free kick for Asante, cross comes a good one, and Kamara saving, not on the location, but fortunately recovered to save it for Kotoko.
Kamara would need to be very calm. He would need to be very, very calm. He's filled that ball again, trust me. But there was a Phobian lurking there. Would have seen another goal.
Kotoko trying to attack, but ball has been cleared. What will it be? Referee says a corner kick for Kotoko. 30 good minutes played in the first half. The President's Cup is live on GH1 TV, also live on Star FM.
Of course, also live on Ultimate FM in Kumasi and Empire FM at Intercradi Benghazi.
Corner kick for Kotoko. MP Emmanuel. He has meant to look for. Cross comes in a good one. Headed by Zakaria Husseini, and over the crossbar goes for a goal kick for Accra Folk.
When you get chances like this, Benghazi, you should be aiming for the target. It was a good cross from the right side. All he needed to do was position his header, and he would have goalkeeper Sharif in trouble or on duty. But then he decided to go way over the bar, and that chance goes away for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Lacking direction for a connection from Zakaria Husseini. It was a free header, and it should have done much better. Goal kick taken by Sharif. He locates Kakari. Kakari gets the ball to his men in midfield. Rafael Amponsa controls. Taking his time. Goes past one Kotoko player. Beautiful play from Rafael Amponsa. Good play from Rafael Amponsa. But a poor pass. And ball be cleared by Kotoko. Referee though has blown an infringement against Kotoko. It was a swing of arm from Kotoko's player, Lord Amoa.
Benghazi frustration setting in there, and a very, very poor one, as a player. In the time you were on the run, and you touch an arm in the face, trust me, it is very, very painful. Back in my playing days, I can tell you from experience, a very, very painful one it is. And a yellow card flash to Lord Amoa there, so two players of Kotoko.
And they're all defenders.
Yes, and they'll need to be very, very, very careful. Now, another chance for Hearts of Oak. We've seen their improvement very dangerously, and I must say that Coach Masudi Dramani has done very, very well. Benghazi, I've been impressed. 33 minutes with Accra Folk. They know when to go for long balls. They know when to fight their men with short passes, and it has paid off. A mistake coming in, and a confirmation of Lord Amoa's yellow card there. A chance for Hearts of Oak to get a second goal.
Chance for the Phobians to go for a second goal. Behind the ball, the new man, Martin Kakari, together with Rafael Amponsa. And goalie Kamara will set his wall, his human wall of 4 men in front of the free kick for Hearts of Oak. Can Rafael Amponsa and Kakari orchestrate a second goal for the Phobian? Let's see. It's Rafael Amponsa, and over the crossbar, though, that goal.
Yeah, poor decision making. I'm sure he should have sent in a cross in there. But that's what confidence does to you. Trust me. It elevates your understanding and gives you ability a boost. He wanted to go in for that goal. Maybe a cross would have helped. But then the play continues. They are still in the lead. Hearts of Oak 1, Kotoko 0.
Hearts 1, Kotoko 0. Kotoko on attack now. Instead of the throw in a good one, but ball blocked by Konadu. He had done for Hearts of Oak. The Phobians strong and trying to attack. Ball is good. But blocked again by the Carrier referee, bring the ball back for an earlier infringement in midfield for Accra Folk. That looks like Hussein Mohammed. No, it's Kwesi Asmarada who was impeded by the fabulous player in midfield for an infringement for Hearts of Oak. An infringement on Kwesi Asma. On the ball now is Sharif, who locates Calvin Osei Estegui. Back to Sharif in goal for Hearts of Oak. Sharif looks for options, looks up. He balloons along one approach, head on goal. Ball be played by Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to the midfield now. Set Peugeot, pass is poor. And out to go for a throw-in for Asante. The Phobians really in control of this game so far. 35 minutes of action done in the first half. We have 10 more minutes to go in this half, and they have been calmly in control of this game so far. Kunadu Iyadom will play this man in midfield again. Mercurial Raphael Amponsa. Back to Kunadu Iyadom. Back to Amponsa. He will play for the Phobians. Calvin of yesterday on the ball now for Asante. He goes in field. 4 pass. And Kotoko to go by the ball now. Entry, who look for the man on the left side. That is the big man.
Look at the Asante fans applauding every tackle, applauding every kick. They're enjoying themselves here. They're having a field day here, and you can just see what a goal does to you. I told you that they are ready to forgive the sins of Accra. They are ready to forgive the bad season of Accra if they can win the President's Cup for them this afternoon. But so far, it has been good work from Masudi Dramani's men, and temporary hold up player is down, and high foot. Let's see if Kotoko can get a response, a quick response. They need that quickly before the second half.
So, an infringement there for the Fabulous team. And that was Asma. Temporary hold up here. 36 minutes played here. Your thoughts of the whole 35 minutes of action played so far?
Because it has been exciting. I think that the goal has charged up the atmosphere. And of course, with the president around, why wouldn't you want to go? It would be good for the president. Now look at the fans and look at how the flags are up waving. You can also see the cameraman. You can see even the kids with the flags. And there, of course, you see the man known for his popular hit, Oh Vera. Yes, D-Black. Just in your shot. What the Kotoko fans, I'm sure, still believe that anything can happen in this game. But now they are on their seat. They are sitting on nails and pins and tenterhooks. But I believe that a goal or a good reaction from their players will spark some joy from the Porcupine fans.
Can they react? As an infringement for Kotoko now. Samba One with a long kick into the half of the calf. Ball headed out by the Phobians. It drops. And Hamza Isa controls the ball for Asante midfield. Hamza turns around, he goes down. Referee blows for an infringement for Asante. Hamza Isa has been very impressive in the game today. Very calm on the ball. But very, very strong. Player number 17, Papa out. Player number 12. Not change there for Kotoko. Kotoko respond with a change. And there it is. We'll update you on who has gone out and who has come in no time.
Patrick Asiedu is out. And we'll see the introduction of himself.
There goes on now. For the corner ball, Bobo has been cleared and out. It goes for, that should be a throw in for Kotoko. Entry Emmanuel will leave it for Francis Aqua. On the left side today, operator on the left side. He throws one in now. A good one flicked on by Asante Patrick. But ball will be cleared. Entry on the ball now for Kotoko. He has to go back. He does so. He locates his man, Lord Amwa. Amwa goes in the goal. He goes down. The referee has blown for an infringement. And the fans will protest though. But that is an infringement on a new man, that's Peter Amidurada, who has now switched to the right side of our wings for the Fabulous team. So can Kotoko get themselves back into this game? We have 6 minutes of action left in the first half. The Phobians are by a goal to 0 in the President's Cup. An infringement it is for Kotoko. Again, entry behind the ball. He has meant to look for in the box for Asante. Can this be the equalizer here at Accra Sports Stadium? Entry behind the free kick duties for Kotoko. High line set by the Asante defense. Referee says hold on. He wants to have a word or two with Amankwa Emmanuel and Samba O'Neill for Kotoko. So an infringement again. We are set. NP Emmanuel. He goes here. Good one, but straight to Sharif Farouk in goal for Atofo, who saves fully for the Phobian club.
Benghazi Sheriff is known for the Christmas. He would not want to spill that ball. He would want to keep a good record, get a good name, and make Black Stars goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, who I'm sure is watching this game, he would want to make him proud there, and a good goalkeeping from Sheriff.
Ball in play, Atofo Kimefo. Beautiful play from Rafael. He gets the ball to his man. Good ball, but ball be played by Kotoko. But nobody must class. The Phobians are back on the ball now. And Ponsa Rafael been so impressed with him today in the game for Atofo.
Because it seems Hearts of Oak are everywhere. It looks like Hearts of Oak players have about 20 players because they're making every run. And anytime the ball is found, you see a player of Accra of Oak there. Kotoko will need to have their game.
Good ball over the top now. On the ball now is the big man himself. Albert Amwa with a chance to shoot one. And it's been blocked by Captain Calvin Osayasibe. That was Albert Amwa with a shot. A ball again, it goes in full. Headed out by Brenda Yadom. For the ball come again now. Peter Amidou. Back to Peter Amidou again on the right side. Amidou goes back to his man. Amidou Peter. Oh, poor pass. And they will lose out. On the ball for the Phobian club now is Kwesi Asma. Play goes on to the referee. Kotoko with a poor pass. What is this?
I told you it's a day of gifts, Benghazi. And temporary holder player is down. But again, I've been so impressed with this game, man. And of course, how Hearts of Oak have handled this game with the understanding they've shown, how the crosses have been sent to, the movements of the players has been excellent so far. I'm sure those listening or watching as the fans of Hearts of Oak would be happy with what they've witnessed so far. But then for Kotoko, they need to up their game. It has been a lot of mistakes, miscommunication. And look at the fans up waving their flags, dancing to tunes from the supporters here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
And there the slow ball of the chant for Albert Amwa. Going past his man, Amanka slipping.
Oh la la, Benghazi.
Had a chance, a shot from him. Look at that. That was good defending from Calvin Osayasibe, putting his body on the line and blocking that shot from Albert Amwa.
Good work from Calvin. Great work. He has shown, just like the last time he played Kotoko at the Papaya Sports Stadium. We hope this time he ends it very well. No mistakes from Calvin.
Don't forget, he was the man who ensured the Hearts left the stadium in Kumasi last season with just one goal. The play resumed, so let's continue the action here. How the ball go for a throw-in. Fakra Sofo. And referee
Masudi Dramani in his blue shirt issuing instructions on the touchline.
And there the game starts again now. Kotoko trying to finish an attack. Peter Amidou looking for Amwa. The ball be cleared by the Phobians on the left side. It's Fransfort Mensah. Ball in full declared now by Kamara. Kamara, I'm sure, will not want to make any mistake again. The Phobians in the ball now. A chance for Asofo. Good run. Ball steps in there, chance still, and Kamara comes out, and this time around,
he makes amends, Benghazi. Kamara makes amends, but then again, great play from Accra. Look at them again. Going in for every tackle, going in for every ball, and so much passion for Accra. Someone would say that they've taken this President's Cup as a World Cup, and they have a ball again, Benghazi.
They indeed have taken the President's Cup as a World Cup, as was said by new coach Dramani. For the corner ball though, Apia. He locates this man, Peter Amidou. Back to Imara Apia. Apia's pass is good, but attack will break down for Kotoko, and the Phobians take over now.
Great play from Hearts of Oak so far, Benghazi.
Kotoko the chance now. I'm on the ball now. Goes in field. Look at this man, Kampoku. His pass goal cut out by the Phobian defense. Now the chance for Asante out. We do 3 minutes over the time here. 3 minutes of additional time added by the fourth referee. For the corner ball again. Oh, poor pass from the midfield. And a poor pass from Hasselhoff, and Kamara will control fully for the Phobians.
Too many mistakes from the Porcupine Warriors, and I think that is one thing that Coach Karim Zito would be looking to repair when they get to the dressing room. And they've had some spaces. I mean, they could have gone on and scored the first goal in the early parts of the game, but then a lot of mistakes from them. And yet again, we see Kotoko failing to find their men with the right passes.
Samba O'Neal with the ball in his own half. Samba to the right side, he goes to Lord Amwa. Amwa goes in for beautiful flick. And ball declared by the Phobians. Beautiful play from him. Wow. Great play for Asante. Not giving an inch to Kotoko in the game today. Kotoko again will come again through. But that's Emmanuel entry. Entry now locates Zakaria Husseini. And that was a poor pass out.
Yeah, he does locate him, but outside the pitch. And Kotoko, as I said earlier, they have shown some good signs. They have the quality, but then I think that Accra have shown so much passion in this game. They want the ball more. They show that they want the President's Cup more, and indeed they are goal up.
They are a goal up in the game here. Asante still with the ball. Oh, brilliant play from Ampon Sarafel again. He finds someone quite Emmanuel. Ball cleared by Kelvin Osei to bring to the corner half. Ball drops and Samba O'Neal is pressed to that ball. He gets the ball little flicked on, but nobody there. It's Amankwa for Asante. Amankwa with a poor pass. And Asante will release this man, Amwa. The ball declared by Kelvin Osei to do once again.
Kelvin Osei should join the Army Benghazi. He has so much passion, and it reminds me of one no-nonsense defender I used to play with back in the day. Look at him again, conceding. Is that a corner kick?
Looks like a corner kick. With seconds action left here at Accra Sports Stadium. The Phobians consider corner kick against the Fabulous Lads. Can they hold on? Or the Fabulous Lads will have a response later on in the first half.
Or the fans are screaming, go, go, go.
Let's see. Israel comes to the good one. Headed out. But first of the ball is Lord Amwa for Kotoko. Cross comes again, a 4-1. And it's been cleared by Hasselhoff. And referee has blown for the end of the first half here. And Hasselhoff will end the first half. We are noticing in front. That goal from Hamza Issa. The difference in this afternoon's encounter here at Accra Sports Stadium. To end the play, first half goal here. Hasselhoff 1, Kotoko 0.
Good game, Benghazi. I think that the fans here would be very, very appreciative of how the game has turned up. Well, we'll see what both coaches would employ during the halftime break, and we expect more goals in the second half.
Sure. But it's all fun here at Accra Sports Stadium. It's halftime goal. But watch out for something special.
All right, so after 45 minutes of pulsating action, it is Accra Hearts of Oak who are up by a lone goal. Ketsi Hamza Issa in the 24th minute, ensuring that the Phobians, they've sent that, shimmers the spines of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Well, they could not release those porcupine, spikes there this afternoon at Accra Sports Stadium. So it is 1-0 currently at Accra Sports Stadium. I've still got in studio with me Eric Bequin, a former Kumasi Asante Kotoko striker, a prolific one during his days. He can't sit. He can't just sit. I mean, watching the game, the commentary here behind the scenes before we even came on. Yeah, so currently on your screens, the man is yet to perform. The dancehall king, they call him Shatawale, is set to perform for the president and also to grace this occasion. It's halftime, and then that 24-minute goal courtesy Hamza Isa. Bekwin, let me bring you in here before we join them Shatawale's performance. For you, you were not too happy with, seeing how Zito was playing the laterals in the first half.
Yeah, I think before even the game started, I was telling you about playing those two guys at the same time. It seems he's playing only two wingers without a striker.
Sure.
Because most of the time when the ball, they are going on attack, always those two supposed strikers are always on the wings. So there's no any center man, to spearhead the attack. The apex, they don't have anybody there. They rather have it at the lower parts to play. And that doesn't make it more prolific, scoring chances to come. And the chance that came for Kwame Poku, that is where as a striker, you need to show that composure. Because when you get into the 18, you are a king now. When whoever touches you is a penalty. So why are you in a rush? That is where you have to exercise extra patience. And also, looking at the gelling that I was telling you earlier on, that it is going to play a vital role in this particular game. Because blending with the new and then the old is another problem altogether.
That's true.
And that is what is, showing in the game now. One, the agency itself is not there for the Kotoko team. You look at, even when the referee blew the whistle for halftime, somebody who is leading is jogging into the dressing room. And you are down, you are walking as if nothing is at stake.
Yeah.
You need to show character. See, every 50-50 balls that the house players, when they won it.
That's true.
This is not that about football that we are coming to play here. Every trophy in between these two clubs is a special trophy.
Yeah.
So that was, I was saying that this one game can make you and not make you at the same time. And that is what is showing. Because this ball, if Kwame Poku should have gotten patience and then composure, look, nobody was following you.
And his head was down.
It was down. So how? Because as a striker, when you push one ball, you raise your head to see where you are facing.
That's true.
And even our strikers are still playing short into the man. Look at Amwa's ball. The one that the defender blocked. He's standing in front of you and you are shooting the ball. He's not transparent.
That's true.
For you to shoot through him. And then even scoring, placing, we just pass ball into the net. We don't shoot. So you should have taken your time and buried the ball at the right position at the right time.
Yeah, so on your screens currently, he's taking the center stage now. Let's go over to the Accra Sports Stadium and enjoy Shatawale as he performs during the halftime.
His Excellency President Mahama. Everybody says smiling mafia. President Mahama is the smiling mafia. Make I a champion. Shout to the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports. I love you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new in Ghana, this is the Ghana's most wanted artist and African dancehall king. Make I a Everybody, watch me. Ghana is a lovely place. I know you guys are supporting Shatawale, but the same way I want you to support the government, because the government have good things for us. Even though you are a youth in Ghana, this year to the next 4 years where they will vote, say we go make money fucking.
And we are one of the best. Now, okay, Kabu, and you put it. Ground to be a winner. You know what we are. Mine of value. They will start to keep. So, person we Ghana, one person we so who knew more and I don't know who knew more. Now, chef, almost so. Our grandmama, day, increase 1 more than 5 feet a day. Make more, and then was one you know, we are
Second half action just about to take start here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Substitution effected by Accra Sofo captain Kelvin Osei Esibe has been replaced by David Opong Afrani. Second half underway at Accra Sports Stadium. Already the Kotoko team attacking the Phobian side. So Sofo with the ball in their own half now. And long ball upfield will be cleared by the Pokemon Warriors, and now it goes for the first throw-in for the second half. Live commentary and live coverage on Star FM as well as Ultimate FM and Empire FM in Takoradi. But we are live on GH1 TV. Throwing for us, picked by the man on the right side, Ibon Lamankwa. Amankwa gets the ball back from his colleague. Amankwa on the ball still. He goes in field to the man who has been so impressive. Runs Rafael and Ponsa goes in now. For us, with a chance now. Has to book on the ball still. Shot comes in, and unfortunately, 4-1 for Hussein Mohammed. His shot flying over the upright.
And a very, very ambitious one. But then again, Kotoko clearly showing their intent. No time or no reason to defend. Going hard at Kotoko. And well, the substitution there from Masudi Dramani, I'm not sure that one was because of injury. But then Kelvin Osei-Sibe, Esaud would also see now. David Opong Afrani in. A chance for him to get into the good books of Coach Masudi Dramani. Don't forget that apart from it being the President's Cup, it is a chance for some of these players to show the reason why they would still be at their various clubs next season. So I'm saying that Kotoko have shown good comeback this season. They have been one of the clubs who have gone a goal down this season and come back strongly to go on to win. So let's see how it turns out.
Let's see if the Fabulous team can respond. We've done just under 2 minutes of action in the second half, and it still remains Hatterfolk 1, Kotoko 0. Kotoko with a run. Peter Amidou brought down to an infringement for Kotoko. And that was Emmanuel Mankwa bringing down Peter Amidou, who has switched flanks again to the left side for the Fabulous team. Coach Zito's men will have to recover from conceding an early goal in the first half. Samba only with a connection, and referee has blown though for an infringement against Kotoko. That was Samba O'Neill jumping and connecting that shot, but in that process, he also fouled Kakari Martin of Hatterfolk. So an infringement, and goalkeeper for Hatterfolk, Shuab Sharif.
Sharif has done so well. I mean, he's not faced any serious danger, but then he's been calm, and trust me,
the referee will warn him, no time wasting. No time wasting, warning there issued to the goalie for Hatterfolk. Ball in the area of Hatterfolk. Now shot comes in. Hamza Issa, I'm sure, was dreaming of a second goal for Hatterfolk, but that shot was poor. The referee had blown for an infringement for Kotoko. Ball affected by Kamara, goalie for Kotoko. There are 2 balls on the pitch, but play does go on. Kotoko with the ball in their own half. On the ball now is Zakaria Husseini. The only young Kotoko came 2 weeks ago and already making his debut. And wow. Amwa slipped.
And yes,
the ball.
an unintentional control there. And one for the cameras, one that will go a long way for people to talk about. But then Hatterfolk have the ball now.
But that will lose out, and again, Kotoko coming again now. Accra France on the left side. He locates Peter Amidou. Amidou on the ball on the left side. Can he go past his man? He tries it. He does enter the box, but ball will be cleared now by the Phobians, but to nobody but Zakaria Husseini for Kotoko. Zakaria controls and finds Samba O'Neill. O'Neill on the ball now into the Phobian half. Empty, looking for the run of Amwa. Controls with his chest, but straight to the Phobian defense line. And cleared by Kunadu for Hatterfolk. Kotoko with the ball again through captain Samba O'Neill. O'Neill locates his colleague in defense in Zakaria Husseini. Husseini now to midfield. He finds his man Setkaju. Back to Zakaria Husseini. Now to captain Samba O'Neill. Always very composed on the ball. O'Neill back on the ball again. He now finds his man in midfield in Setkaju. Trying to locate a run from Kopnau Koku, and he has been fouled. That's Koku has been fouled by the Phobian defense. The new man who just came on for Hatterfolk.
Yeah, David Opong Afrani going straight for the captain Amban there, leading his team. I'm sure it was a tactical change from coach.
I want to find out from Masood what caused for that change, because Calvin Osei Esibe was fantastic in the first half. I want to find out what happened. An injury-induced substitution or not, we'll find out later on. But for now, an infringement for Kotoko. And the man who joined Kotoko Olympics, Entry Emmanuel, behind the ball. And the number 10 jersey for the Fabulous team. Can he pull Kotoko back into this game? Some distance to, but this time he'll go for direction. Will he? He does so. A good one! Hits the upright. Chance to Kotoko, shot comes in. It drops. Chance to shot comes in. And what a miss from Albert Amwa. He cannot believe it. He just cannot believe his eyes. That was a glorious chance for Amwa. Look at it again. Shot was brilliant from Entry. Came off the upright. A chance to look at it. Amwa had space to pick a spot. He could not. And he has missed it.
Brilliant free kick, my Begazi, and went direct for it. Goalkeeper had no answers to that. Trust me, if he had found a target, it would have been the equalizer. But Amma had one simple task to just lay that ball into the net.
And come again now through Amidou. Cross comes in a goal. It is a goal. For the Porcupine Warriors, Amidou's cross on the right side. The header came from Unfortunately for him, it was only to his own net. So look at it again. Amidu on a run into the box and then cross came in and Kadu Yadom adding the ball into his own net.
A day of gifts, Benghazi. I told you I am a prophet. And we are seeing Father Christmas here in the likes of Konedu. Look at the posture of Abdul Karim Zito.
No emotions. Even though it's just pool living, little emotions there. But the figures will come again now. On the ball nice, Kakari Martin. He goes to the field now. Shot comes in and now the poor round from Kakari.
At the start of the second half, Benghazi, I told you that Kumasi Asante Kotoko have been one of the teams with the most comebacks in the Ghana Premier League this season. And right from the blast of the whistle, they've shown good a chance.
What a comeback! Now, the coach shows emotions. Celebrating now.
Abdul Karim Zito and his charges, Benghazi, are up and doing.
2 minutes. 2 goals in 2 minutes for Kotoko. What a comeback. Kotoko with the finish for the Warriors. There it is. Long ball to the half of Hatsapok. Control there by Kampoku. It dropped. Kodianos cross to Amwa. And beautiful cut back. And a finish. Easy as that it is.
And
Finish there for Kampoku.
again, Konedu has found Benghazi. Konedu was found wanting. He had to deal with the ball initially. Well, now that substitution would bring to mind.
Absolutely.
And why coach?
Change.
Yes, from coach Masudi Dramani. And now we see the absence of Kelvin Osesibe. And well, a chance for us to focus.
Asante again now. Cross comes in a good chance. And the ball be cleared though by the fabulous team. Pass again will come. They carry on the ball now. He finds Kunadu Yadom. Yadom goes in for the chance still. But ball cleared now by Samba O'Neill. And now the ball go for throw-in for Accra Support.
The emotions are getting in Benghazi. Kumasi Asante Kotoko with 2 quick fire goals. I told you that they have shown this season, and on a number of occasions, they've gone down in the first half, and they came back strongly in some of the Premier League games to win 3-2 and to win 2-1. And now they are showing what they can do here. Coach Karim Zito and his charges have a story to tell this evening, and I'm sure President Mahama and the fans here, and look at Kamara, he would be a calm man, he will be a cool man, he will be thanking the stars, and the players have made the fans proud, and now the fans can be on their feet and enjoy some good morale.
Live on Star FM in Kumasi, of course, Ultimate FM. The Phobians again, attack will break down for the again on the ball now. NG, good pass. The ball be headed out by the Phobians, and out he goes for a throw in for Accra. Picked up by Albert Amwa. He throws one down now to his man, Lord Amwa. Back to Albert, to defensive areas now to Samba O'Neill. Husseini Zakaria, good ball across field, headed out to by the Fulbian club. Zakaria on the ball now, good back passing field. The chase is on, the Fulbians are on the ball now. Good ball outfield now. Hamza is on the ball now. Hamza, but the attack will break down and gonna go take over again now. Good passing field now to Amidu. Amidu on the ball for Kotoko. Amidu on the ball still. Amidu shoots, and that was off target from his man Peter Amidu Aqua.
What's an open game, Benghazi? I'm sure this is what the fans wanted. This is what they were looking for. And well, substitution quickly effected with Yasma out and Theophilus Collison on. But then it is an open game, Benghazi.
Very open game here.
Any of these teams can go for the win. But for now, Kotoko are showing that they do have what it takes to win the 2025 President's Cup.
You're live on Star FM, live on GH1 TV. Schwab, Sheriff on the ball for the four Phobians. Kicks one outfield now. Out the ball, go for what should be A throw in for Kotoko. Throw in for the Pablo side. Ball picked up again by Lord Amwa. Amwa throws one down. Good ball. He gets the ball to his goalkeeper, Mohamed Kamara. Kamara controls the ball now. Gets the ball to Zakaria Husseini. Husseini goes down. He was pushed. So an infringement for Kotoko in their own half. Big question though, Jones says, can the Phobians get back into this game?
Well, I think that with how they played in the second half, yeah, they have what it takes. And another substitution from Coach Masudi Dramani. He knows that he needs to win this game and has to what to tell someone how Kotoko came back in just 2 minutes to get the lead. Well, it's a different story to tell. But I think that as a folk, if they can well composed and get the ball, they will be able to come back into this game strongly.
Let's say the Phobians can get back to the game, but for now, Kotoko on the ball. Long ball outfield. Or be cleared by Konadu Yadom. Back on the ball, there's Kotoko. In midfield. Beautiful control there. What is he looking for from him? On the ball, nice hands of folk. He looks for a good one to Hamza Issa. Issa gets the ball to Kakari. Back to Hamza. Poor pass though. And Kotoko on the ball now through Samba O'Neal. Long ball outfield. Changes on now. On the ball, Pedro is Konadu Yadom. And Konadu clears his lines for crowds of folk. Ball flicked on. On the ball, that's Hamza Issa. Asante gonna try a roll. On the break and the ball. He missed out on the pass. Stephen Apia Asare missing out on the pass. That could have been a chance for Asante. Back on the ball now. In their own half though. Lord Amwa. Amwa will find a man in midfield. Entry Emmanuel. He's just fantastic with his passing game. He gets the ball to Albert Amwa on the right side. Albert on the ball out. Konadu Yadom gets the ball for 4-1 from Konadu Yadom. Gives the ball away now. Kotoko on the ball. Chance for Kotoko. Ball in the area still though. This will be a chance. The ball's been cleared now. Kotoko again. Amido chance still. And a poor connection. That was a glorious chance. Glorious chance there, but missed terribly by Kotoko. Look at it again. Free header in the box. It should have been on target for the Pablo's team.
A brilliant attempt from Kotoko there, and no Hatofok player picked him. It was a run from the edge of the box, and then you could see that again Kotoko march into this game, and I'll not be surprised if they get a 10th goal, Benghazi.
Big balloon there from Zakaria Husseini, and out it goes for a throw-in for Hatofok. 60 minutes played. It means Kotoko and Hearts have got 30 more minutes to either hold on to their lead or come back into this game. Long ball to the Pablo South. Clear do. But back to the Phobia and half control now by Shuab Sharif. Sharif on the ball for Phobia. Takes a long one outfield. Looking for options. Ball headed back powerfully. And it drops in midfield. Cleared now by Kotoko. But straight to a Phobian player. Captain for the side. A new man upon Afrani. Get the ball to left side now. Phobia on a chance. This could be a chance. And Samba O'Neal defending strongly. A player is down though. So ball has been cleared and out it goes for a throw-in for Asante. A Kotoko player is down the turf. And that looks like, who could that be? Seth Kojo looks like, who is down the turf. So how times do change. It is not a Pablo's lads who are singing and chanting their team anthem.
Well, I hope it is not a game of two halves. But of course, Hatofok had Kotoko in the first half. They had some chances and they scored a brilliant goal. And then of course, we saw Umasi Asante Kotoko coming in the second half. Right from the start of the second half, they went on.
And then the replay is for the goal.
Brilliant goals.
The first goal for Kotoko. That is Peter Amidou. The cross came, look at it. And then the header from Konadu Yadom into his own net. Poor one from Konadu Yadom. Second goal, long ball. And then Kwampoko on a run again with Konadu Yadom again. Konadu unfortunately cleared the ball and only came off the body of Amwa. And then Amwa with a beautiful cutback. And Poku had the gaping goal to plant the ball in. Brilliant goal by our standards. A gift of brilliant goals there from Kwame Poku to make it 2-1 for the Fabulous team. Ball in the Accra folk. Control the ball beautifully in their own half. Accra folk. Kotoko with the ball. It's an infringement too. And referee will call the ball back. Referee will call the ball back. So there it is now. Game gets underway. On the right side is Samankwa. Imana Manka for Asante. Get the ball to Kakari. He goes in full now. Kakari on the ball still. Kakari with a chance. Shoots one. And it's been blocked again. Asante with the ball again now. Rasha comes in. And out to go for a goal kick goal for the Fabulous team. Shot flying way off target. So it is a goal kick for Kotoko. Taken there by Kamara. Kamara looks for an option. He finds one in Zakaria Husseini. Husseini as always with a long kick upfield, but the ball has been cleared and headed back to the Phobian half. Has to look on the ball now though. Rafael Amponsa. Imefo. He finds his man on the left side. Stephen Osei Apia. Asari goes down. Representation go on. Play goes on. Lord Amwa. Ball in the area of Kotoko. Good ball looking for the run of Kampoku, but that was too strong a pass. And out the ball go for throw in for Hartlepool. Konadu Yadom knows time is on their side. So he rolls one down to his goalkeeper, Sharif Shuab, who intends finds captain for the side now. Then upon Afrani, his pass not good enough though, but draws for Rafael Amponsa. Referee says that should be an infringement for the Phobian team, as Amponsa was fouled by Kotoko Zakaria Husseini. As work in their own half. Good ball in field. Ball be cleared though by Aqua for Kotoko. Now to NG. NG on the ball now in midfield. Looking for options. Always bring up on the ball. He goes down. An infringement against the Phobian side. The big man himself, Emmanuel Pia, has been so impressive in the game today. On the ball, so calm, collected. Brilliant personality as well from him.
Yeah, I think it's not so Benghazi and Kotoko are showing that they are a very good side who can actually hold the ball, move to the wing, sending crosses, and then Hearts of Hope look like a team disjointed, a different team from what we saw in the first half. They need to get their act together, Benghazi. If not, they might consider third goal.
Samba O'Neill locates Albert Tam on the right side now. Albert goes in. Goes for some man now, but ball be cleared, ball blocked, and the Phobia take over the ball now. Hasselfolk trying to initiate an attack on the ball. The goal scorer for Hasselfolk. Hamza Issa, good ball infield, and ball be cleared. Do by Zakaria Husseini. Brilliant clearance from him.
Super defending, Benghazi. Great defending, but then again, a great ball right in front of Hamza Issa. But then, kudos to the defender of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Right there, he was falling, but then he made sure that he got to the ball before Hamza Issa.
Making sure that Hamza will not have any chance to slip in front of goal for the Fabulous team. So, the referee though, the flag went up, so offside. All right, offside against the Phobian club. So, free kick taken by Kamara Mohammed. He locates Samba O'Neill. O'Neill back to Kamara in goal for Kotoko in this evening's encounter. Another floodlights. Kamara with a long kick. It drops to Poku. Poku locates his man Amidu on the left side. Can he get the ball to him? No. Ball be cleared. And out it goes for a throw-in. Ball thrown in now by Aqua. The referee says Amidu was impeded by Emmanuel Mankwa. So an infringement again for the Fabulous team. One more chance for them. One more chance for entry to attempt one at Sharif Shuab and go for the Phobian.
They look disjointed and across the folk, the defense a bit fatherless, I must say, at this moment because, of course, they missed the services of the goalkeeper, Benjamin Asare, and then Kelvin Osesibe, who was brought out. Well, we don't understand why he was brought out, but 2 mistakes have cost Kotoko this evening here.
A free kick for the Fabulous team. Again, Emmanuel Enchi behind the free kick for Kotoko. He's got about 6 men in the box to look for. Will he go for direct one and goal, or will he look for options in the box? Emmanuel Enchi with a free kick. There he comes now. He goes in, a good one, and a poor connection from Kampuku out for a goal kick.
Well, gradually, Benghazi, tick-tock, the time goes. But again, it was a very good cross that was sent in, and he found the target, but just that the connection was a poor one. You could see 2 players of Kumasi and Kotoko. Yes, going in for the ball there.
Amoa and Kampuku. The ball drops to the Kotoko midfield. Poor pass though, and the Vobians are on the ball now. Atsofuk control the ball. Hussein, he finds Kakari on the right side. Kakari control the ball now. Back to his man, Amponsa Raphael. Amankwa to Kakari again now. Now to Raphael. Amponsa, good ball in full now. Header comes in, a chance, and headed out to by Samba O'Neill. Atsofuk on the ball again now. On the left side. Cross comes in again, and again O'Neill with a clearance. Drops to Kakari on the ball now. Chance for him. Goes to the byline, and that was a poor one for Kakari. Out he goes for a goal kick for Kotoko.
Indecisiveness for him. He had so much space on his left side, and once again a brilliant cross coming in from the left. I told you about the crosses. Well, in the second half, Kumasi and Kotoko have dealt with the crosses well. This was a chance to send either a shot or a crossing, but it was poor decision making from him. And then, well, for now, Kotoko can breathe.
Kotoko can breathe and can breathe easy. Kakari Martin should have done much better with a chance. He has totally fluffed it. Goal kick taken by Kamara Mohammed. Ball drops. And first with that ball though, it has to focus left back. Ransford Mensah to Sharif. 4-1 from him. Ball drops and will be cleared away. Cannot be cleared to Yadom. Yadom gets the ball in midfield now to Amponsa Raphael. He finds Amankwa Emmanuel. Amankwa to captain for the side now. Daniel Pong Afrani to Schwab. Schwab with a clearance into the Kotoko half. Flicked on beautifully. And on the ball now for the Phobian club is Hamza. Hamza on the ball still. He goes for one man easily. Hamza goes in full now. Shot comes in. The ball is blocked. Obviously, space is gone. And Peter's gone. Entry on the ball now for Kotoko. Entry control the ball. He finds Lord Amwa on the right side. Amwa on the ball now. He goes in field. Challenged and brought down. Rapid blows. An infringement for the Fabulous team. 70 minutes played now. 20 minutes to go. Still Fabulous Kotoko 1. Phobia has a folk 0. Sorry, 2-1 for the Fabulous team to say. Yellow card. And then yellow card again flash to Hearts of Folk. And that is the man Stephen Apia, sorry. The left winger for the Phobia club. Flash with a yellow card. So that's a foul on the Kotoko attacker. There it is. Man in pain on a tap still. So temporary hold up at this stage. As the game is halted. Because of treatment given out to the Kotoko player.
Well, now the only slice on our coach Masudi Dramani, and way forward here, the instructions that he would give, and what next for him. They have 19 minutes to go. Trust me, it might just be the President's Cup, but then again, it will go a very, very long way to inform his season, to inform what would happen when he takes full control in preseason. So, yeah, yellow card obviously confirmed the Rashford Mensah also receiving another yellow card from referee for dissent. He actually went to complain and receiving a yellow card in there, but then game super
restarts and a poor one from Enchizo throw in for Atsofuk. Throw in for the Phobian club. Ball thrown in by Amankwa Emmanuel. He finds Captain Opong Afrani. Long one from him, but straight to goalie for Kotoko. Mohammed Kamara, who this time around says, no gift for you, Atsofuk. Hamza Isa, the most scored the only goal for Ato Folk. Kamara knows his team is in control and with a lead, so taking some time on the ball. Long ball from him though. Headed down by Kampoku, by the drop to Kakari Martin. He goes back. Amanka with a clearance, nobody particular. Ball reconnaissance to the body of Zakaria and cleared, and out it goes for a throw-in. Throw-in for Ato Folk, who know they must chase this game at this stage. Dramani's team are chasing it, and Kotoko are bringing on substitution again. Baba Yaya is coming on for Seth Kwajo. Baba Yaya join Kotoko from Maskin Faisal. And look at that. Rafael Aponsa is pushing Seth Kwajo. Now if you don't have any of that, referee says yellow card if you misbehave, and that's so.
Well, he's taking his time to get up the pitch. And again, the emotions will come. It is not just a President's Cup. Anytime it is football, hearts and Kotoko. Well, trust me, the emotions would come to play here. And he wanted to help him get off the pitch, but the referee would have none of that. So
there's a man on now for you. Yaya Baba Yaya, as he's called in Kumasi. Also for with a chance. The shot comes in and it flies over the upright goal. That was coming in from Ransford Mensah with a shot, but it was always rising, and over the crossbar goes for a goal kick for the Fabulous team.
Because when desperation sets in, you decide to go in for long balls like this, and I'm not surprised at all. Don't be surprised to see a lot more of these long balls from Accra Atsofu.
Chasing the game, the Phobian club. Kotoko was a try and extend the lead here. Yaya Baba on the ball now. He finds the man on the right side. Amma with a cross. It drops though. And will be cleared by Asofo in midfield now. Good ball over the top. Looking for the run of Kakari Martin. But that ball cannot get to him. It's been cleared. Peter Amidou now on the left side for Kotoko. He comes in field. Peter Amidou. He finds Emmanuel Entry. Entry with a good pass. Amma is onside. Cross comes a chance. And what a miss from Kampoku. He had a gaping goal in front of him, but he could not make it. Look at that. Look at that. He was always falling. He was always falling, so couldn't find the ball very well. And so out the ball go for a goal kick for Atsofo.
There was some kind of pressure from David upon Afrani, and he made sure that, well, Kwame Poku didn't have full control of that ball there. If not, it would have been 3-1, and I'm sure that would have been done.
That would have been that, but the Phobians are coming back. Another poor pass from Maskakari. And Kotoko again will come through. Amidou gets the ball to pass his man now. It is a 3 versus 4. Referee has blown for what? Referee has blown for what? He has blown for offside. Wow. Let's see it again. Where's the offside? He goes in for the ball himself. Kampoku was the one who was off. He didn't go for the ball. So where was the offside here? Where was the offside here? Well, play goes on though. Asofo put the ball in their own half. Sharif Suap control the ball in his own half. Sharif with a long one upfield, looking for option. Ball headed though. Asofo again now. Runs for Mensah. Good ball to Kakari now. Chance for Kakari. Goes in full now. Chance for Kakari. It's a goal! But the linesman's flag is up. The linesman's flag is up though for offside. Linesman's flag is up for offside. Look at it. Kakari with a chance. Let's see the replay. Went past his man. And the cross came in. He was clearly offside.
He was offside, Benghazi.
He was offside.
He was offside. Good call.
He was clearly offside.
And the fans would not be happy with that call at all. But a good officiating from referee. And another yellow card has been flashed in the mix. A lot has happened after that game. After the linesman decided to put his flag up. And a correct call from him. Now would see the decision of the referee.
Let's see the replay again. There it is. The As the first one, Kakari is onside. He's onside, so Kakari gets the ball. He goes infield, goes past one man. Let's see, he's still onside. Now let's get the man here. He's still on. Let's see. Let's see. There it is. He was slightly offside.
Yeah, of course.
He was slightly offside.
Right call from the referee. And the players are not too happy. And again, we are disadvantaged in our part of the world, Benghazi. We don't have the luxury of VAR to get another view or give the referee a chance to review for everyone to see that indeed it was an offside. But as I would always say, the referee has the final say. They are in charge. They are like a judge, and their decision would stand still and would have to continue play. Hearts 1, Kotoko 2, Benghazi.
It is what it is. Offside is a call made by the referee, and for the replays, clearly he was offside, slightly offside. So we are waiting the rest of the game here. Live on GH1 TV, coverage of the President's Cup. Live at the Accra Sports Stadium. 78 minutes played. Hearts down 2-1 against Kotoko. We have about 12 minutes of action left in this game. Temporary hold up here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Well, referee Reginald Collins Samoa, I think good job so far, and a good call from Kwesi Brobe, Emmanuel Tolagbanu, and then Charles Bulu are the men who have handled the game so well, and I think they deserve applause. Well, keep going, coming in from Coach Masudi Dramani.
So game about to restart here again. An infringement for Kotoko in their own half. Kamara, Mafia relief man. Long ball from him though, into the Asante half. Headed back, Konadu Yadom, flicked on. Asante again, chasing the game. On the ball for the fullback in midfield now is the man, Rafael Amponsa. To right side now he goes, Kakari Martin. Martin goes in full again now for Asante. Kakari on the ball still. Can he go past this man? No, he can't. Ball cleared. Referee don't blow for an infringement for Asante.
For a chance for Asante to send the ball into the box and make amends, Benghazi, because we have close to 11 minutes to get to 90 minutes and some additional time there. Of course, that stoppage from the goal that was chalked off because of offside would give us some additional minutes. But then, goalkeeper Kamara would have to come to the party this evening for Kumasi Asante Kotoko and get the win for his side.
So, an infringement there for Asante. 18 minutes play here at Accra Sports Stadium. 10 more minutes of action left here. Plus at a time that is an infringement, and Kotoko will defend this. The phobias have got men in the box to look for. This could be dangerous. Kakari Martin behind the ball for Asante. The human wall being formed by the Fabulous team. There will be a 3-man human wall formed by Kotoko. And will this be the leveler for the Phobians? Let's wait to see. Kakari Martin together with Amponsa behind his free kick for Asante. Kakari goes in, and a beautiful save there from Kamara. Mohammed saving coolly for the Fabulous team. That was a good kick from Kakari Martin on target and well saved there by Kamara.
Well, I told you, you need to come to the party, and he's come to the party with this good save. I mean, that mistake earlier in the first half was unpardonable, and he's made amends, I'm sure, Benghazi.
Made amends with that save from the earlier mistake he made in the first, and that led to the goal for Asante. The Phobians with a ball in the half now. Cleared and long one in there from goalkeeper Sharif. Headed out by Zakaria Fuseni. Out for throw-in for Asante. Picked up ball by Amankwa. He finds Kakari. Goes in for good ball from him now. Shot comes in, is in block. Referee says what? Penalty! Referee has blown for a penalty for Asante.
Drama, Benghazi, pure drama. And And look at Kamara. Kamara walking to the referee, disagreeing with that call there. But it is football for you. And as I said, the referee would always have the final say. And this time, referee Reginald calling someone has pointed to the spot. And what is it going to be? Would we see the equalizer?
Again now. Shot coming in and clearly off a penalty.
Clearly, Benghazi.
Clearly coming off
Clear penalty. You see the distance from
away from the body.
Exactly. And so a good call once again from referee Colin Samoa. 82 minutes of play, Benghazi.
Penalty for Asante. Can they redeem themselves with a spot kick?
It takes a man of courage at this point of the game to get up, pick the ball, and say, send me, oh Lord, I will do the work for you. And it will take another courageous man in the form of Mohamed Kamara to step up and save this penalty. 83 minutes, Benghazi.
And look at the man with the ball. Kuradu Yado has to pick the ball up. He's a man who made 2 mistakes for the fabulous goals. Can he redeem himself? Is the question.
Benghazi, there is a song running through the mind of Kunedu at this moment. Redemption song. He wants to redeem himself. Let's see if he can redeem himself.
Kunedu Yado lays it though for Amankwa Emmanuel. So Amankwa Emmanuel for Asante with a penalty against Mohamed Kamara. Amankwa v. Kamara. Amankwa versus Kamara. Kamara in your shots. Amankwa here for Asante. 84 minutes played. Penalty for Asante. Will this be the leveler? Amankwa will have to go in. Amankwa Kamara. Will it be the leveler here? He goes in, he shoots, and he saves. What a miss from Amankwa Emmanuel. He went in. The run-up was poor. And he has missed the golden chance for the Phobian club.
And look at Karim Zito. Karim Zito is up on his feet. But it was a poor kick from Amankwa. Goalkeeper Kamara decided to stay put to his spot. He didn't move and he was there and he was gifted a ball. Well, don't forget that Kamara gifted a goal and he's been gifted a penalty. A good decision making, but a poor one from Amankwa. The fans of Accra will never forgive him for that poor kick. Trust me, if the goalkeeper moves, it would be a great goal. But this time around, it was a poor kick from Amankwa.
A poor one from Amankwa, but game resumes. An infringement for Asante in their own half. Long kick there from Apon Afrane. He locates his man on the left side. Mensah Ransford, who now finds Kunedu Yadom. Kunedu gets the ball in field now. All the way to goalkeeper Sharif Shuab. Shuab comes all the way out of his goal area. Looks up. Long ball from him. Looking for his man up front. Controlling the chest, but cleared there by Lord Amoa. Kunedu Yadom control the ball now. But again, we're still by the fabulous team now. This could be a chance. Kotoko with a chance now. Ball is good to Albert Amoa. 10th round though. And Yaya cannot get to that ball. Referee has blown for an infringement for Asante.
Benghazi, what a game we've had. What a game we've had. Missed penalty. An offside goal. And of course, a comeback. This has been a super game from Accra and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I'm sure for the neutrals, it has been a good one. But for the fans of Accra, they would have expected much from their team, especially with the way they played in the first half. Kumasi Asante Kotoko played better in the second half and
substitutions. Defender Harry Ansu coming on for the Korean midfielder Emmanuel entry. So the idea for the coach is simple. Best man entry going now midfielder for defender Harry Ansu. Clearly the coach wants to close the shut-up shop for Kotoko against the Phobians at this stage.
Good decision making from Abdul Karim Zito, very, very experienced man. We've seen it all. Karim Zito, don't forget that he won 2 FA Cup titles. Karim Zito with Dreams FC and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
He don't want the ball now for Asante in his own half. He looks out for options. A long one from him. Headed powerfully down, but straight to Kamara. Liverpool will try to waste some time. Why not? Finally, I'll save it for the fabulous team. Mohamed Kamar, just gonna go from Guinea last season.
I think he's had a good second half, and at this time he would want to whisk away some few seconds and spend some time with the ball and make sure that the final whistle comes very soon for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Kotoko on the ball now in midfield. Brilliant play from Samba O'Neill. He finds Patrick. That's Peter Abidu instead. Peter on the ball. But attack will break down. Kotoko regain the ball again though. Good ball from Accra. Accra looking for the run of Kampoku. Kampoku though is stopped by regains the ball and has been brought down for an infringement for the fabulous team.
Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it at all. Yeah.
Kampoku bringing him down for an infringement. So Kotoko with some limits of action left in the game. With their noses in front. Trying as much as they can to close the game at this stage.
Now, the Porcupine boys are up and doing. And look at their fans, of course, on their feet, dancing to brilliant tunes. Can they kill it off here, Benghazi?
Let's say they can here. 88 minutes of action done here. Free kick for Kotoko. 3 men plotting behind the ball against the Phobian team with 3 human wall as well. Entry is up though. Somebody from a step up for this free kick. Who will it be? Who will it be? Let's see. It comes in and a 4-1. 4-1 and out it goes for a goal kick. That came from Albert Amoa. But that was very 4-1 from Albert Amoa.
4-1. But then again, they can just, still maintain their composure, defend very well, and this cup, 2025 President's Cup, should be theirs as Asante Kotoko.
Referee has gone for an infringement for Asante midfield, picked up by Apong Afrani. On the left side they go, and that's the man, Ransford Mensah. He goes in full, passes good, controlled fully by this man. He goes down, referee says play should go on, ball declared by the fabulous team, but straight to Kakari Martin. Kakari with a shot, and over the outright it goes for a goal kick.
An ambitious one. He had his right back just in front of him. He could have gone for the option. He decided to go for glory, and they are still down by 2 goals to 1 Ben.
That was selfish play from Kakari Martin. When he had a man come making the run on the right side, but he chose the wrong option of a shot, and over the crossbar it goes. Goal kick for Kotoko. Ball kicked in by Kamara. Headed powerfully though by Kunadu Yadom. That was clearly an infringement as a referee. 90 minutes done. We are into the time of 4 minutes. Into the time of 4 minutes in this game. Can the Phobian club get back to this game?
Accra would need a miracle from the gods of Accra. They would be on their knees crying, hoping for a last-minute miracle. Only Jesus can save them at this time, Benghazi. But it is football, and in just a second, anything can happen.
Ball in the area, and it'll be coolly saved there by the goalie, but clash of heads there. So the medical team have been called up. I can see blood oozing from the Phobian player. Who is this? There's blood all over him. So the medical team have rushed in there to attend to the players. There it is. Clash of heads between Ansu and the Phobian player. That was a poor one. That was a bad clash there of heads. Let's hope they are all well.
Well, if we should end this way, Kumasi Asante Kotoko would be adding their 9th title. Yes, and
in the President's Cup.
Yes, in the President's Cup. So they won in 1973, 1984, 2004, 2005, 2008, 2016, 2017, and then in 2019. Well, is it going to be Kumasi Asante Kotoko in 2025?
Let's wait to see. We have about 3 more minutes of action to tell, to confirm whether the fabulous team indeed will end up as winners or the Phobians who have a last laugh.
But I think it's been a brilliant game so far, and in fact, we done with the 90 minutes. It has been a brilliant game with what we expected. We've seen goals of late. Anytime Hearts and Kotoko meet, it's very difficult to see about 2 or 3 goals. But this time around, it has come to play. We've seen an own goal. We've seen a goal chalked off for offside. We've seen a penalty missed. And trust me, what more do you want?
It's full of drama.
Full of drama,
Everything you would expect from a tough game. A big clash. We've seen it here at Accra Sports Stadium.
And it is a welcome party.
Look at the bench of Accra support.
Loving
dejected.
Yes.
They look sad. They look lost.
But for this Kotoko fan, in high spirit, trust me, if he would need to dance all the way home, he will dance all the way home, Benghazi.
It's fun here at Accra Sports Stadium. That is if you belong to the Red Army. If you are with the rainbow colors, not too fun at this moment.
Well, I wonder how the Honorable Oklu would be feeling right about now. And the schoolboys are not left out of the action, Benghazi.
Look at that.
them.
Our brothers from the SHS who are here supporting the teams here at Accra Sports Stadium.
Well, a dejected.
Amankwa,
Yes.
he missed the penalty. What could be going through his mind at this moment?
Trust me, Benghazi, a moment just like Azerbaijan. It was close to the end of the game. If he had scored, it would have been a different story. We would be looking to take penalties here. But then, good decision making again from goalkeeper Kamara.
So fortunately, Konado is up on his feet. Head heavily bandaged though from the clash of heads with Henry Ansu. But both players are up on their feet, thankfully. So game will resume in no time.
Well, Benghazi, Masudi Dramani would have a lot of work to do. They had a good first half, but in the second half, they were all over the place. And some of his substitutions would have some question marks.
In fact, I still want to know why he took out Calvin or say SCB. I want to find out what happened. But let's continue the action here. Long throw, wow, from Kamara. Ball drops. Ball will be taken over by Konado Yadon for Artofo. Konado Yadon on the ball. He locates his man in midfield. He tests beautifully. The ball will be cleared. Chance for Artofo now. He goes in field. Chance is still. And the Hasbrook team again with control. Amankwa finds Kakari. Kakari back to Amankwa. Amankwa to his man. A chance. And what a useless effort and miss. The two of them were on different wavelengths. Miscommunication. And a chance goes a begging.
Benghazi, it was the last chance, I believe, for Hearts of Hope to make a statement, put smiles on the faces of their fans. But then we'll see last minute introductions from Coach Masudi Dramani as to whether they would make an impact. Well, you never know. We've seen players come on with their only touch, score some goals. But for now, Kamara will take a very, very long
one from Kamara. Flicked on by Yaya. I guess the ball to his man, Peter Amedu, who I'm told has been named the MVP for the game today. And referee has blown for the end of the game here. It is all over the Accra Sports Stadium. The foul plus from Kumasi came all the way from Kumasi to Accra. And they have brought Accra down, brought the Fobian Club down with a sumptuous comeback win over Accra support. End of play scores here at the Accra Sports Stadium. President's Cup. After folk 1. Foul plus Kotoko 2.
Benghazi will go down memory lane, trust me. It would be one that would always remember. It had everything in it. Hearts of Hope had the first half. They could have scored more in the first half. Kumasi and Kotoko came strongly right in the second half, scoring 2 big fire goals, and we saw reaction from the boys from Kumasi. It went on to lead the game, and then Kumasi and Asante Kotoko had to concede a penalty. But before the penalty, there was a goal rightly chopped off for offside, and then the penalty came, and Amangwa, well, would have...
And there you see the players NGN Amwa celebrating the dance.
Ambankwa would have a nice match tonight.
Kids are not left out as well. It's all celebration and fun here at the Accra Sports Stadium. That is if you belong to the Red Army. Kotoko has won the President's Cup for the 9th time, defeating the Handball Club by 2 goals to 1 here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And they'll go to their fans and applaud them in the stands. And the fans will respond.
Of course, Kamara doing a yeoman's job, and look at the fans wave their flags, waving it from side to side, and the fans, of course, have that good cohesion with the players, and indeed, it's going to be a long night, full of celebrations for Kotoko fans tonight, but I'm sure that some of them might miss work tomorrow, Benghazi.
So it means that this season, Kotoko have had the upper hand over the Phobian Club. Don't forget, they beat them in Kumasi in a league by a goal to 0. Albert Tama with the only goal scored in Kumasi. Then here in Accra, the game ended barren 0-0. Today, Kotoko again have beaten Asante by 2 goals to 1 to win the President's Cup.
Masterclass from Abdul Karim Zito.
And that is
Zito, and he's done a yeoman's job. As I said earlier, he had a good record coming against.
And your shots now is Hamza Obin, Kotoko's deputy coach now, formerly with Hasselhoff. Now deputy coach of Kotoko, Hamza Obin, and the Kotoko last captain Samba O'Neill. There you have the women and men from the Ghana Navy, the band giving a display here before the trophy are given out, or the trophy is given out to the deserving winners Kotoko here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Great game it has been, Benghazi. Great game, and I'm sure for our viewers and listeners who joined us from their various homes and, of course, in their cars, wherever they joined us from, would have enjoyed this game. It was a good one, and I hope that Kumasi Asante Kotoko can go on and have a good display when they get to the CAF Confederations Cup next season, because they are champions of the MTN FA Cup as well. And a good shot sent by Abdul Karim Zito, and I'm sure that they will get him some players to build up his team. For Masoud Dramani, I think that he has to be given some time.
All right, so it's all over at the Accra Sports Stadium, and guess what? It is the Porcupine Warriors who came all the way from Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Kumasi, and they made sure that they won this one. I'm all excited because it was a great game by all standards. It was end-to-end action, pulsating 90 minutes, and what did we see? 3 goals scored in this one, an own goal. The first goal scored by Hatsofok in the 24th minute by Hamza Issa, and then it was Konedu Yadom scoring an own goal, and then when the penalty came up, Konedu Yadom stepped up, unfortunately trying to make sure that he redeems his image. Unfortunately, it did not end that way for Hatsofok. And then Kwame Poku in the 53rd minute. So in the 52nd and the 53rd minute, quickly, Kumasi Asante Kotoko had to seal it all. So it's all over at the Accra Sports Stadium. Kumasi Asante Kotoko crowned the 9 times now when it comes to the President's Cup. They are winning their 9th President's Cup trophy. Remember also, this is the 18th edition. Let's go over to listen to Monica Bukari as he interviews Coach Masoud Didi Dramani.
Coach of Accra Hatsofok, Didi Dramani, to have a word over what just happened. It's quite unfortunate for Accra Hatsofok.
I think it's part of the industry. At a time when we're controlling, and then we lost a key player, and then it was difficult to reshuffle, and then they took the chance clearly. So you have to acknowledge that.
Talking about your key player, will you say Osei Sibe was the reason why Kotoko has just taken over?
No, I think the injury maybe was a force majeure, and then also serve as the right purpose to have more players having a chance to play, and then we are in a progressive process, and so we expect that anyone who has the opportunity can do it. But I'm very, very impressed with the composition and the executions.
Are you satisfied with the current team that you have that played against Kumasi Asante Kotoko?
I think there's a lot. It's the early days yet. There's a lot to put in. There's a lot that we have done. There's a lot that we'll put in, and I believe that we'll get there. With this group of players, with some small adjustments, we should be there.
Did you miss the services of Benjamin Asari in post today?
Oh, I think that every player is very, very important. He's the number one. He's a national team goalkeeper, and so we wish to have everyone. But I think that Sohaib, gave a very good account of himself.
Now, before I let you go, a word for your fans with what just happened.
We love them so much. We love them for coming, and I think that we want to see more of this. We'll come out with very good performances. We'll come out with very good energy and effort. I think that we were all satisfied with what they did.
Thank you very much. We wish you all the very best as you enter the 2025 season. So that was Didi Dramani, coach of Accra Hearts of Oak, who just lost to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I've also been joined by coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Karim Zito. Congratulations, coach.
Thank you very much.
Now tell us, you, like I asked you earlier, never lost against Accra Hearts of Oak, and now again with Kumasi Asante Kotoko, you have really proved that you have what it takes to take against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Tell us, what was your plan?
The plan is to come to win. Before a game, you have to ask you, what do you need in that game? So when I sat down, I saw that, no, we should go for the second cup this year. Because we had wanted to go in for the league, and we couldn't. So now, let's specify our supporters with the present cup. And remember, this is the second time I won the present cup with Kotoko against us. So it was mentality. You saw the way we came into the second half. It was far better than the first half. And I'm very happy that we won.
Toby, how is the feeling like for your players as well?
No, everybody wants to win. The moment the win comes, we don't feel anything apart from happiness. We are all happy. And I'm very happy that my supporters too are happy. So we are here to make them happy. And since we are able to make them happy, I'm okay. Happiness came through no other team than Accra as a whole. So we are very, very happy.
Now tell us the way forward. What do you have to say to your fans?
I think I introduced some few players I recruited. And then, we qualify for Africa. So we are going to start preparing for Africa. Very soon we'll go to South Africa. From there we'll start planning. But I think we'll play the champion of champions before that. So it's part of preparation.
Right, thank you very much. We still wish you all the very best. We've also been joined, that was Coach Zito, coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I've been joined again by Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me, how do you feel?
Because they're not here to shine here,
Na kacha me na plan be na mo wa mo de be musia.
oh, no, near woman, I see a very imagine. If you feel by a preparation, near the answer about and then I'm out of so. Yet to marry an imagine.
Congratulations to you. Right, so thank you very much. We'll still be speaking to more players as well. Very soon to the presentations will be taking over. Yes. I'll be joined by Opoku as well. Congratulations, Opoku.
Thank you.
The game was very, very tough game. Like we didn't start well. But later part in the game, we came in. That's how come we had the second goal as well.
Now you winning against Accra Hearts of Oak here on home soil, which just happens to be the home of Accra Hearts of Oak. Tell me, how do you feel together with your teammates as well?
We are very, very happy for ourselves, for our technical team, the new players, and then to the Asante Kotoko supporters. So I say this is just a stepping stone for all of us. We're looking forward. We will try to win as much as possible. We try to win every cup that comes our way.
We wish you all the very best for the way of 2025-26 season. Thank you very much. Right, so that was Kwame Poku of Kumasi Asante Kotoko that we spoke to. I've been joined by my colleague. Mutala. Mutala, tell me, we've spoken to Coach Didi Dramani. We've spoken to Karim Zito as well. Karim Zito has never lost a game against Accra Hearts of Oak, and this time around he repeated the same thing again. Tell me, what are your reservations about today's game?
Yes, great game for the neutrals, great game for both sides. And in fact, as you mentioned, history has a way of repeating itself. Karim Zito has come to the nation's Wembley to show the oldest club in our land, Accra Hearts of Oak, that of course, when it comes to beating them, it has the medicine, it has the antidote to that. But if you watch the game, indeed, both teams showed energy, they showed resilience. Tactically, you will say that yes, Kotoko a little bit ahead of Hearts of Oak, especially in the second half. They were back from recess. They realized that there's something that they ought to do. They did that, got 2 quick goals in the second half, and of course, they carried the day. But for those within Hearts of Oak, I'm sure Coach Didi Dramani has been telling you about the fact that the captain, the absence of the captain, the Saisibe leaving the pitch in the second half greatly impacted on the performance of the club. But I think that both clubs have showed what it is. We have enjoyed football here. The atmosphere was wow. Can we have this? For how long can we have this? Is it going to be a one-off? In my mind, the kind of football, look at the atmosphere, very charged, very, very interesting day. And for Kotoko, I think that for the fifth time, they have been able to beat our Accra Hearts of Oak here. And it's a great game. Taking the trophy back to Kumasi is a great feeling for the Kotoko fans.
And it's going to be a great feeling for 2-4-32 as well. But tell me, normally when Hearts and Kotoko meet, it's always a tough game. But today, will you say it was a fair play in both sides?
If you look at the energy showed, especially right from the first 10 minutes, Kotoko dominated. Hearts of Oak came in, got their goal, then they dominated. The atmosphere was there for them to be able to push on. Back from recess, I don't know what Coach Didi Dramazito told his boys. They raised their game, they played, they got the first goal, pushed on. Within a minute or two, they got the second goal. And in football, once you have the momentum, I tell you what, you are going to push on. But interestingly, the Fabian had a penalty. And of course, the penalty is one of the difficult things to take. The energy, the pressure, and all of that. And unfortunately, the goalkeeper did well, saved that. And of course, they have to be able to win a game, to win a trophy. You need to have a moment where your goalkeeper can save you, and that is what they did.
Exactly. Now, let's take Osei Sibe for instance. Osei Sibe was phenomenal for Accra Hearts of Oak in the first half, but throughout the game, what will you say? I think Kotoko's goalkeeper. Kamara was incredible for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Absolutely, especially after that hauler that led to Hearts of Oak first goal. I think that within the second half, he actually distinguished himself, and I think that Kumasi Asante Kotoko deserved the trophy this evening.
Fine. Let's talk about the penalty taker himself. For me, from where I started, I watched him, and it's kind of it brings so much tension when you have to take that penalty. It was a very feeble shot from him. Will you say it was the very best of shot that you have to take for Accra Hearts of Oak?
Football has a way of telling little story. In football, one would tell you that when there's a penalty, we do know that the clubs, they do know who is their first penalty taker. But the point is that once there's a penalty at this pressure moment, the player that grabs the ball, you allow that player to take the penalty. You realize that the player that took the penalty, at some point in time, he tried to have a go at the goalkeeper, tried to take that, but it didn't work. But of course, that is how